Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
We said that last week.
Hit me with the juice.
Hey, y'all doing? This is Detroit After Dark Podcast. We are half an hour late, but we are here.
We on CP time.
As always.
As always. Waiting on later.
We ain't gonna never be on time. Ever.
It was me. I promise y'all I'm the same even at work. They know.
It was you. It was me. Well, I can't find the live. Show it to me.
We all out here lost. It's just a discombobulated week. What if
It
it
was.
Definitely. And I thought I was on time when I was late.
They're never on time.
But I was on time.
Never.
I mean, I was
late.
looking forward to this all week, though. I've been wanting to talk about
Yes.
shit. It's been so much
Tonight
going
is
on.
let's discuss it. Let's talk about it.
It was too much to narrow down. It was just so much shit going on that I just had a lot to say. I don't even know.
We
where
like
to start.
fuck
Where
a.
you want to start at?
I feel like we should start out. But I
Oh, we
I
introduced-
Let's start with whoever that is turning their
Introduce
phone
ourselves.
down. How about that?
me, mine down.
It was me. It was me.
I was gonna say it might have been me. Look, we all guilty. Damn.
Jump in. Jump
Hey,
out.
y'all. Hey,
It say I'm hooked up to the Wi-Fi.
I gotta send all
To
my
the
codes out.
weekend.
Everybody like, where's y'all at? Y'all go up. We here now. Okay?
We are here.
Well, I'm together.
Okay, tell them who you is.
Well, I always forget. Oh, it's my loud mouth. Yo. Da 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 da.
Somebody tried to make fun of my shit on Facebook today. They was like, a person who said I said what I said is just dumb and just want to be dumb.
Well, I'm not going to be the person to read the comments today because it's not coming up for me. And
I got you. I can read
I
it.
mean, I said what I said is a blank statement.
Yeah, I listen. I said what I said.
And that's that. Period.
Said the fuck I said.
James.
That's actually the name of a podcast on the network.
I said what I
said.
said.
She said what she said, period. It's on Friday at 9
Look,
to
we
10.
out here giving free
'Cause
advertising.
sometimes
Okay.
we did last week.
I watch mad shows on here, though. I be watching all
Yeah.
the little
Yeah.
shows. I watch Equally Not. I watch another show on here.
I
We
watched
watch-
something earlier about gas prices and why your money ain't shit.
Oh, yeah, that was the Revolutionary Black Wealth podcast.
I was like, where am I at? Power to the people.
I didn't want to go back and watch it because I
What
want
the
that's
fuck?
not right up my alley. Because money ain't money in, okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
My
it's
money
not.
ain't
Man,
money in.
you know what? I got a subject this week we can start off with because I was feeling some type of way. I'm look to all my brothers and sisters out here on Will Smith's internet. I really need y'all to get together with this internet stunt. I'm broke. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm broke. I'm not taking out loans. I'm not taking pictures with nobody else's cars. Like, y'all know how many people I seen this week do prom that I know is struggling. Like,
It's
bitches that have
ridiculous.
hit me up asking for, like, do you know any programs? I know you always doing such and such, but y'all renting Maybachs and shit. This is why your money is fucked, because you out here making dumbass decisions. Live within your means. Like, bitch, you don't have to afford Fashion Nova. Shane got the same shit for $7.
Yeah, I feel what you said, but I think that's the community overall. Like, we'll be broke as fuck, but we'll look fresh as fuck. Nigga ain't got 20 in their pocket, but got a
Be
Gucci
fresh as
belt
hell.
and some fucking
Oh,
Balenciaga
I don't care about that
shoes.
shit, though.
Live within your means.
I never have.
I might have on a Coach Fanny, a fucking $10 store shirt, and some goddamn Levi's. You never know. Like, I mix and match my bro.
I learned from a very, very rich auntie. She said, long as you got a nice purse and some nice shoes, they don't know that outfit came from Rainbow. Because she got a Gucci bag with some Gucci shoes on. And she
Listen,
played it off.
I really don't believe in like having to shop at Gucci and nothing like that. Because a bitch like me ain't go to Walmart and get a $10 dress and be just as fucking happy.
Because your whole life can be fucked up over a $10 dress, fellas.
Yeah.
Plus,
Okay.
I'm fat. I don't want to go in Gucci. Like,
Because I can't fit shit in there.
What am I gonna do in here? And have you ever went to
I can't
like,
even fit the belt.
And the shit usually don't be comfortable either. Like red
Okay,
bottoms
the
aren't
shoes.
comfortable.
Yeah.
if you want to know where people with money shop, they shop at like Lord and Taylor. Go on Lord and Taylor. Look up
Facts.
couture for fat bitches.
It's like a tour for fat bitches.
Yes. And the shit is fucking disappointing, bro. I knocked this whole fucking table
Oh, no,
out.
Monique, see,
You got me out here looking like the head of the fucking mother's board. I wanted to look couture, bitch. Why am I looking like Tigger and shit?
What
You
was
know
I?
who need a plus size line, and I'm gonna plug this for her. Lizzo. Lizzo should get a
Yeah.
plus
She
size
do.
with somebody.
It'll be some dope stuff.
Yitty.
Yeah.
She got Yitty.
Giddy, I never heard it.
I never heard of it.
Yitty is like a workout support line, but she got shit that's whole little like fat thigh outfits.
I vaguely remember her doing that.
You know she
Oh, I'm not
specializes
familiar
in
with
fat
it.
thigh outfits. Like Lizzo sometimes make me want to embrace my inner fat thigh, which I already do. We are connected. But flip side, she also make me sad. Like, lift your titties up. Ma'am, you got these old flat ass, I've been nursing 12 pit bull puppy ass titties. And these motherfuckers just be looking sad.
Okay, because
$12,000 outfit.
don't she do Savage Fenty too? Because they got some
Yeah,
good bras.
that's
Put
real
the
shit.
titties up.
Like, pick them hoes up. Have some
Just because
respect
she
about
fat, it don't
yourself.
gotta be like that. Like
It don't have to
even
be
her
sloppy.
ass, like, and you got money, Lizzo, because you could still be fat like Lizzo is, and she still can get her
She
titties and they look nice.
needs
She can
support
still get her
garments.
ass and they look nice. She can pay for that. She don't gotta lose weight.
I need somebody to put
They
her
would- they
ass
can
on
pick
Okay,
support
when she wore the one outfit where she had like the assless chaps on,
Yes.
and then somebody had compared it to a picture of Beyonce in the
Looking
same
at hot assness.
sands and some assless chaps, and they was like, "Well, y'all cool with this, but y'all not cool with this."
because Beyonce know her limits. Okay, when Beyonce is going through her extra thick phase, because I'm not gonna get out here on and talk ill on Beyonce's name and ever say she was fat. Like, I ain't got time for that type of havoc in my life. But the bitch thing got extra plump, and you know she know how to conceal that shit. That's when B out here with fucking sundresses. Flowy shit. Like, you bitch is not
She
investing
always
right.
had the potential to be fat. We lied to ourselves like we didn't think Beyonce could get fat.
Yeah, and we know she gonna have the
It
Aretha
would
body
be
one
funny.
day.
It was always
Tell
a
me you
topic.
don't fucking see
I don't
them-
think she made bootylicious.
Bro, look at her elbows.
You said she got cornbread and
Next
macaroni
time
and
she
cheese.
perform,
candy
look at her
yams.
when she in a fat
And
phase.
she gotta be
and look at her
pushing 40.
elbows.
We
Yeah.
are 40. We all
Like,
the
how
same
long
age.
y'all
Well, I'm
think
the same
this
age.
bitch
She gotta be
metabolism
40.
gonna be
She
fine?
is. We
She
the
is.
we
Me
the
and
same
her the same age.
Yeah, she got to be with 3 kids instead
Yeah.
of twins.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that. Like,
Look.
it's unrealistic expectations for women. I seen on Facebook where a guy was talking about Pam Grier, and he had compared Pam Grier now to Pam Grier when she was 18. It was like, I don't even believe this is the same person.
She like 75.
Like, what the fuck are you
like,
talking about?
seriously, like chill. Like, you know what I
No.
mean? I seen T.I. and he ain't even that old and look like that.
See, I
So-
look like Sid the Science Kid
Bro.
with them damn dreads.
That's
No,
what I
cut
mean.
that shit off.
I tell you who get me, Pinky. Niggas be like, ooh, what happened to Pinky? First of all, this bitch was a tall midget. How did y'all think she was gonna age?
She was definitely a
Did
midget.
y'all really think she was just gonna stay slim thick? Like, look at her. She was always one neck bone away from shit going left.
But then niggas act
The
like
weed
they
is
wouldn't
weed
fuck-
tonight,
they wouldn't
y'all.
fuck Pinky.
We don't have a sponsor for it because it came from the hood. But
Somebody sponsor us some
If
weed.
you want to
Mr.
sponsor-
Exotic out there
right.
in the hood.
I have my medical card.
so
You
wait,
can tell.
y'all, what's crazy? I live in Southfield, and there's a nigga who goes through my. I shouldn't even give him this free plug.
Look, we've been
Look,
free plugging niggas all the time.
Sir.
We gotta stop.
Where is the sponsorship?
We got one on the line
Sir.
actually.
I'm not trying to plug you, but I gotta talk shit. Whoever he is, he the shit. Because the motherfucker got flyers made. And randomly, I will wake up and it'd be like, Mr. Zaza, 24-hour delivery.
I see
And I'm
Mr.
like,
Zaza.
Mr. Zaza,
nigga?
can you please sponsor us, Mr.
Who
Zaza?
is this nigga? Like,
Okay.
Hopefully he don't end up like the dude with the weed vending machine.
I see
Yeah.
that
No.
shit. They fucked that
You know
nigga
what I'm saying?
whole thing.
look, whoever the fuck posted the
That
first
nigga was
social
a
media
genius.
video
That nigga
need
was
they
a
ass whooped.
genius. That nigga was a genius. I don't gotta see you. You don't gotta see me. Slide your shit, get your shit, and get the fuck out.
Okay.
But look, I just want to state, here's where he fucked up. Taxes. The government really don't give a fuck what you do.
Long as you charge tax.
The United States government don't give a. They always talking shit like, oh, prostitution is illegal. Bitch, sell $1 million worth of pussy and pay taxes on it. You're never getting brought in. I guarantee. Never.
For real.
Just pay taxes.
I don't know who's selling the $1
No,
million
that,
dollars.
listen, if they could, if weed is
Them-
legal,
them-
and they could figure out how to not make the left
And they tax
lose
the
their
fuck
mind.
out that
Here's
weed.
the thing, though. The first corporation that hit me with a weed vending machine, I'm suing on his behalf and loading up his fucking car. Like, bro, I'm gonna make sure your account stay right in jail.
'Cause
Because
this
the
gonna
first
happen.
corporation that do it, you infringing on this man's idea. He already had this shit bopping, and it was touchscreen.
Yeah, it was touchscreen
What
too. It was
hood
live.
niggas up here upgraded as fuck. Like, sir, you're a pioneer of innovation.
Okay.
Fuck.
What else did you want to get into? I know you wanted to talk about the Lori Harvey and
I'm damn near burnt. You too. I'm damn near burnt out.
yeah, I'm burnt out after this
burnt
week.
out.
Now the top of the week, I wanted to
That should
talk
be
about
that.
it.
We killing that. That
Look,
is
look.
being buried
Okay,
tonight.
look,
Like,
I'ma
that's
just-
it.
I would say this. I would rephrase it a different way. I respect a person who says, I'm not ready to be married.
Nope.
If I'm not ready to be married.
Hold on.
Instead of marrying this nigga, having this nigga kids, dragging that shit on,
Uh-huh.
then taking him to court, taking all his fucking money, when she just said, fuck it, I don't want to be
I'm
married.
gonna tell you my Lori Harvey issue. Unpopular opinion. Bitches know. You knew when you and my bro started dating, like, ooh, this might be worth something. You knew after a certain point, I see myself with this man. Because if you didn't,
But they only been together for the year.
But
Who
that's the
fucking
thing.
know somebody in the year?
you would have broken ran before that. Women are not dumb. We like to play dumb, but we're not dumb.
True.
She knew what was coming. She could have broken ran.
Said
6
she knew
months
she ain't wanna
into
stay-
it.
she ain't wanna stay
Period.
with that
What
dude.
it was
They
she
said
liked.
she's talking to Jack Harlow already.
She liked being doted on. And then as soon as shit got real, she broke my man's heart and dipped. And the fucked up part is Michael B. Jordan just looked like a good nigga. Like he just want to do
Okay.
matching sweaters and fucking meet your family. And now this bitch done fucked him up.
He got a
turned him
history of
into-
not even like dating black women,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, he
So
going.
is that
He
karma for him
definitely
now?
going back to the
Like,
bunnies.
bro, you done fucked him up. And the first time he bust out with a white bitch and 2 mulatto children, everybody in the black delegation better shut the fuck up. Because
Okay,
he
'cause they
gave
gonna
a sister
fry his
a
ass.
chance.
So, let me-
Female Future fucked him up for the streets.
Female
Fuck her.
Future.
I gotta
Fuck her.
get my take on it because I don't think we being. For one, you gotta think about the age gap. Like
That's what I said. She 25,
she's
he
25,
35.
he's
But see-
35. That's 10 years.
This is why I said
She not where he is.
that they are not on the same level, and she shouldn't be forced to be on the
I
same
agree with
level
that.
because he want to live in history and have a wife 10 years younger. That's
But
not
look,
fair to her. And
I
she got
keep-
money, so she ain't your average girl. I
And
don't
she
need
ain't
you.
stressing. She ain't stressing about the
More
neither one
power
of you.
to women like her. You know what I
I
mean?
try to spit game to young girls. You know what the fuck you getting yourself into. All right, if you out here with a sugar daddy, make sure he know he a fucking sugar daddy. Bitch, stop staying with him when your mama put him out and got Gerald thinking that y'all a couple.
Gerald.
And think y'all trying to build some shit, and now you know you done fuck Gerald up. I could have took Gerald. Okay, I'll fuck the shit
I
out
don't
of
feel like a
Gerald.
young woman should settle with an old ass man.
Me
But
neither.
look-
And I feel like Young Dolph get paid. Young nigga get paid. If you find a
Get
fool,
your money.
okay. If you find a fool, bump their
But see,
head. Okay.
flip
If you find a
side-
sucker, lick that motherfucker.
Look, flip side, you
That's a
niggas-
t-shirt, bitch.
Period.
If you find a sucker, lick that motherfucker.
You niggas
God
gotta know what
damn.
you dating for. Like, who told y'all to wake up and be like, I want a wife?
Was
I
y'all
want
reading the
somebody to make
comments?
me
Somebody
calm
I'm
call
down."
sorry, y'all. Somebody call us tonight.
Somebody call me. If
We
you
go to
want
the live.
to.
And nobody commented yet.
Nope.
I mean, y'all,
This bitch
y'all
dry.
see y'all watching. Check in.
Okay,
Look.
where y'all at? Where you with? Where you with?
Look, I just
And if
told
you're
somebody.
watching, share the post.
Look, I just told
Okay, let
somebody
me go
today.
to our notes because we really was professional this week. I don't know what happened with the arriving here, but
You know,
we
we be
really
trying,
had
I'm
some
telling
shit
y'all.
together.
We're black people.
I'm a
We
single
really
mother.
was.
We
I'm a
can't use that.
statistic.
We can't use that as an excuse. Nope. I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna
that's
let you
really-
use that one.
That
Fuck
really
that.
be it for me. I'm
No,
struggling.
no, you gotta pre-plan earlier because them white
I
people,
do.
them white moms and shit, they be like, I have 8 children. I wake up, I make them breakfast.
I ain't
8
doing
is
that
different
shit.
though. Let me
I
tell
got
you.
8 children.
Look.
I ain't making nobody shit.
Look.
You better
You
get some
got
cereal.
helpers. My kids ain't. They,
Oh, yeah.
they ain't helper age.
Everybody can
I-
wipe their own ass in my house.
I follow this bitch on Instagram. She got 10 kids. This bitch wake up every morning at 5 in the morning, make 10 lunches, make breakfast from scratch, and there's never no bullshit like cereal. She out here making breakfast. Like her breakfast is better than my stay-at-home breakfast. It's like, damn. She pre-prepping dinner. She done made 28 lunches. Her husband a sub. She done made herself a Caesar salad for later on. Started lunch.
She doing all the
See,
Adderall in her suburbs.
wait. See right there? I'm not gonna. That right there is part of the problem because now you holding all women to the standards of
No.
what you seen on social media.
No, I'm saying
and it's the
it's
same. Well, look
possible.
at it's possible, but
That's what I said.
it's possible, but to each his own, right?
It's
It may be
What's her-
possible
what's
for
her level of
there May be,
finance?
there may be
Now,
right.
look,
There may
here's
be.
the
And she probably on all the.
What's her
Adderall
level
in
of
America.
finance?
Look, I do the same shit. It's just in a slower order. Like I don't wake up
Okay.
at 5. I wake up at 8, and I gotta smoke a blunt first.
I get up
And
at
then
7. I'm up at 7.
Okay.
I
every
make
day.
the coldest bowl of cereal
I'm up at 6
my
up at
kids
7
ever
every day.
had.
sometimes.
You
It'd be
know,
a hard
She may be
7
having
Sundays.
so you said on Instagram, right? So you don't see her real life. You don't know how much help she has behind the scenes.
Look,
no, I ain't demonizing you
but
as
you know
if you.
what? I'm saying I give a white chick her credit though, cause she do a post called Beyond Instagram, and she be like, "What I post? What's real?" And I be like, "Okay, bitch, I fuck with you." Like,
Okay.
But that shit is still fake. You got to know.
But
that.
everything is plagiarized.
And I
feel.
still give a black woman with
That's
1
okay.
kid and 2 kids credit, even though no matter how hard they like, I ain't comparing
Yeah, I
it
was
to
a
no white
single
woman on
parent of 4
Instagram.
before I got married.
no, I just said
And it's hard.
possible.
And it was hard.
Oh yeah,
It's
we
just
know.
hard.
I I have 2 children, and both my kids are little. They 3 and 5. One just started wiping her ass, and I still gotta go through and do a fact check.
yeah.
Like, come here, sis. Come here.
Not a fact check.
Fact check. God, did you hear? What the
Come here.
fuck?
Like, no, you was in there too quick.
Oh, man.
And the 3-year-old, she just come out ass out like, Mama, boo boo. Looking at me like, what we
Oh,
supposed
it's time
to
to
do?
potty train, motherfucker. You
No,
have to your ass in
she
the potty.
She potty trained. She just
She be like, she knows she
gonna
can't
do
get her
what you
ass
gonna do.
do. She gave herself 2 scratchy ass days and was like, bitch, I give up for right now. I don't have a finger dexterity, ma'am. Come in here.
That's
Brain
scratchy
nose
ass
wipes.
thing. Man. That's funny. You know when a kid ain't wipe their ass, they just be digging. You like, why you keep digging in your butt? Why you keep digging in your ass? What's going on here?
Oh, my oldest embarrassed the fuck out of me. Where the fuck was we at? Meyer. Because I'm always in fucking Meyer. We in the aisle.
You rich.
And she, look.
I'm a
no,
Walmart
No,
chick.
listen. I'm not rich. A bitch is thrifty. I got a Bridge card and a Myers reward card. Them bitches add together for super hyper combo finish. All right? That's all it is. But my daughter, we in the aisle. She walking because she a big girl. And I noticed she not next to me. I look back. She done stopped, squatted, full ass scratch. Full, just deep. She look adorable this day. So, you know, at least I could play it off like, I'm not a bad mom. How did I know you ran out the house? And I'm like, why are you in your butt? She like, Mom, it smells like booty. I'm like, fuck. We gotta leave the whole cart here. That's what you're saying. We gotta leave the whole cart. I gotta walk out the aisle. If I come back and it's here, it's here. Like, I'm in the bathroom. Like, why would you say that? I don't know, fucking blood
be
and
the
panties.
worst, man.
Like, some wipes. Like, why would you do this? Like, why would you say it all loud? You can wait till we get home.
What else? is
Kids
on our
don't
list?
care what they
What's on our
say.
list,
Alex
Kiki?
read my life yesterday.
What
and
else we got?
I said I had to go through the text messages.
Monique and D.L. Hughley. I think that's
Bro,
what we got.
nope.
Uh-oh.
Nope. She done lost her mind. And
She
this-
need to leave DL alone,
Look.
and she need to go sit down. You see, she ain't say nothing to Corey Holcomb ass though. Somebody was like, "You gonna say something?" Corey would have flame
Bro,
fucking.
he-
She don't want
her
that
ass.
smoke.
She don't
Let's
want
just
that
say that.
motherfucking
But
smoke.
Let's just say
she was a bully on stage at the Fox saying
Yeah,
all
she
that
was.
shit.
But
She
you
was.
know
She
what?
was absolutely.
She was
bullied.
a
And she
bully.
said
It was
a lot of unnecessary
inappropriate.
shit.
It was
right?
unprofessional.
Yep.
And it was very inappropriate.
And-
Unfair
and-
to the fans.
Was it her dad or
No,
her husband that wrote the
But
fucking contract?
I was getting ready to say, can we really talk about the real subject? Monique is what happens when you got a nigga that don't want you to succeed. He is sabotaging the fuck out of her, and we're watching it.
old for that though.
Dick will make you come. Dick,
You know what? You got to think
you
though.
never too old for
Monique's
dick
still
from.
fat in her mind.
Yeah, she probably fucked up.
It take a long time to get out of that mindset of being that big girl, because you can be. I know plenty of girls that done had surgery, that done had their body done, that done had the
And
you
still
know
got the
they
same
still
mindset,
have
yeah.
a fat girl mentality and mindset. So she probably still got that same mindset where she feel like this man is great and everything. Like she literally, he be on all her videos, like everything. Like some things should just be for you, and some things should just
I mean,
be
the
for.
bag gotta be getting kind of low though.
No, he's puppeting her towards failure because he got with her for clout, but he could not handle having a
But that's
woman
her
We talked
career,
about that.
though.
We talked about that this morning on the Revolutionary Black Wealth podcast. The leader said she wanted to talk. They wanted to see it, and
Yeah,
about
I'm gonna
how
watch it.
not only that situation with Monique, but how she used to be big, and then when she lost weight, now she is like the skinny girl advocate. After being the big girl advocate, it's like, which one is it?
Exactly.
Like you weren't,
Okay,
were
'cause
you, or
a
were
second
you not
ago,
happy?
it was great to be fat, and now it's get your fat ass
Yeah.
with your two booty ass
And-
on the
you know
It's
train.
like, and I was
You know
think-
what? It's not
Yeah.
even just
She be
that.
going
I
down.
know she had like I don't
Her
really.
whole
I'm not really a
personality
fan.
is judgmental.
I've seen
Everything.
her a couple of her TikToks, and yeah, she
Bitch,
definitely
why you
be
out
going
here in
in.
a bonnet? Respect yourself.
Oh, I remember
Bitch,
that one.
First of all,
Yeah.
look, let me say this one last time to the whole delegation.
Bonnets are essential.
I'm out here in the airport.
I don't even own a bonnet.
Look, I'm out here in a bonnet in the airport because it is germs, bacteria, and shit.
I got like 8 bonnets.
I'm not putting this fresh ass.
I definitely
$400
wear my
Sony
bonnet
on
in the
plane.
airport
Yeah.
because if my hair, I don't want my hair to be out.
I don't even own a bonnet. I'm probably the only black woman who don't own a bonnet. I don't
You
own
know
a
what?
bonnet.
Not a
You're
scarf?
showing your light skin.
How about saying you ain't all the way
wrap
black?
my hair up.
You know, it's always funny.
Lita don't wrap her hair up. She don't do none of that
Now,
shit.
I
She
said
just
she's
live
showing
free.
her light
Yeah.
skin. All right.
You-
So
you
we
know-
know where this bitch would have been back in the day. Or how say,
Nope.
fuck
Back
you,
to
bitch.
last week. She's
I wake
back in the
up
house.
like Willie Gilbert, motherfucker. I'm gonna go in the bathroom
It's
and brush
always
my
it's
teeth.
always funny. Like I love Lita to death, but it's always funny to hear her say when she say as a black woman and shit.
Like,
I am
I know
100%
we
black.
know that you are Lita, but it's like you're
She
not
come from a family of fair-skinned
Yeah,
people.
my
she like as a vanilla
you like
Or-
as
or
Casper as the
Orville.
black can
Nigga,
be. and
her
shit.
daddy named Willie. She can't get no more blacker than that.
Wait, do
He is second generation Willie, okay?
Willie
It's two of them niggas.
With big dick energy. Name all his kids with W's, nigga.
he was like, look,
Walita.
Willie. Damn.
you gotta be a confident nigga to look at your bright yellow daughter and be like, Walita, boom, hell yeah, this shit fine.
Let's go.
Yeah, and,
Listen.
and she don't look like her daddy's
Yeah.
son and shit. Like that was some
Matter of
confidence.
fact,
and
no,
shit.
and the dick gotta be fired for your mama to be like,
tell her
yep,
that all the
Walita.
I tell her that all the time,
Sounds
like, and then she be saying shit like, for months I just called you the baby. Like,
Damn.
you let him, and then my daddy worked at the plant, so he said, motherfucker's like, oh, what does that name mean? What does Walita mean? He told the lady, daughter of Willie.
That's Willie's daughter. Girl Willie.
And that was
That's
Good
it.
shit.
That was it.
I don't know what made him think. I'm gonna ask him when I get to the gates. I'm gonna be like,
My grandma
Rick
name
Will.
is Willina.
You know,
So that's probably where he got it
That
from.
make all the sense.
I got a
because I've
cousin
never-
named Willina, so he probably was like, I just can't make her Willina number 3. Like, I gotta draw the line
Willita.
somewhere.
She put a T in there.
Yeah.
Okay, because
That.
my daughter is named
life.
after my mom, and it was a race. Like who
She
has
said
the
a
baby?
race.
Yeah, they all had the same middle name. Like Lynette, it was her middle name. It's not like a popular name. You're not gonna give that kid as a first name. Nobody's really naming niggas Lynette no more. Whose name? Somebody name was Sharon at the graduation today. I'm like, damn, she must be named after like her
Like, her
auntie.
parents is
Nobody's
Mama
still
was
naming
45
Sharon.
when she was born.
And
But
dead auntie and shit. Somebody
Nobody's-
died in 82 and shit.
my mama fucked
Nobody's
up.
still naming Esther's and Sharon's and shit no more. That
Once
shit
my
ain't
name
happening.
was in a DMX song, it was all downhill from there. Like,
Uh-huh.
God damn, you just picked, just went
Okay,
over
Princess
all
got
the
saved from DMX.
Yeah, you went through all the rap names and was like,
Leave
So
a mom
why?
in the comments on some. I was young and dumb.
All right, Lori Harvey.
it's all right, moms. Look, all women at some point get dick
Okay.
sucked. Like, the dick talk to you.
He had on them hoochie daddy shorts, Lolo. You was
You seen
feeling
them
it.
Hoochie Daddy shorts? I'm
You
telling
know,
you, my
them
daddy
bitches
had a
was popping
drop
back
top.
then.
The sauce is inherited. He had a
My
drop
stepdaddy
top.
used to
She
wear half
couldn't hide
tops.
it.
Remember when niggas used to wear them half tops, look like little football jerseys? He would deny that shit to this day, but nigga, I got pictures, nigga. I got receipts,
I'm not gonna
nigga.
lie. My birthday, I don't let hoes see him. Because to this day, he a pierced up, still semi buff nigga with nipple rings. And once upon a time, I could have swore I remember the story about his dick being pierced. I don't want to ask, but a lot of shit in my life made sense listening to my mama's stories about him.
Look at
like,
Mark's face.
like, damn. It's a lot of freak shit. Might be hereditary. I know where the fuck.
I'm not even gonna touch
where my
that with
roots
y'all.
from. So look, no, while you playing, I read a study.
Not with a 10-foot pole.
Look, I read a study that said sexual perversion and fetishes can be inherited.
I can believe that.
So think about your life and just,
I think sometimes personality traits are genetics and inherited, because I know people who don't even spend time around their like
Parents,
parents.
and then they kind of take after them.
Yeah,
You
you
That's
be
what I
like,
have to
how you
remember
do
in the
that?
wired
children.
like him, like a robot. The wires connect in the same
Yep.
spot. And you
I be
act
like, I gotta
them.
remember
Yes,
that other
I've seen
person
it.
lived with inside of you.
I know kids who
motherfucker.
ain't never been around their daddy, and you will know their daddy and be looking at them and be like, damn, that boy doing the same
You
shit.
act just like the facial
Yeah.
expression.
Boy, you look just like your daddy.
You your daddy's son. Boy.
Then we all touch Monique. Anybody want to say anything else about Monique?
Fuck Monique. That's what
man,
I don't want to say
Hold
the
on.
fuck Monique, y'all, because I feel bad because
Nope.
I know she get prosecuted harder, but
You know what?
you
Maybe
I
it
lost
is-
Monique when she
y'all-
told me
y'all
I
brought
couldn't
up
be a
an
fat
angle-
bitch no more.
Y'all brought up an angle that I didn't even really realize and shit. Like maybe it's the dude in her life that sabotaged.
well,
her.
somebody should tell her to dye that gray hair.
Look, you got
Somebody
the
should
piano-
tell Monique that you can't tell me you not wear a bonnet and you walk around with all that motherfucking gray hair in your head. Bitch, you ain't that old.
where's the church sermon music? Like, let me reach out to my sister, like Monique.
Okay, talk to Monique for a minute.
It's so many. It's, ma'am, look, bitches want to love you again. I know you don't have cellulite, but the hoes with cellulite want to love you. And it's all right, bitch. You in a lost place. the dick and the lack of food because your calorie intake low. And it's
The bitch need a
fuckable.
cheeseburger.
And it's all right, bitch. I done been on a diet. I done been there. All right? You got less pelvis. The dick got farther. You don't know how to act. I get it. Come back home, bitch. Let us love you. This nigga
Dye your
setting you
hair.
up for failure.
She said, dye your hair.
Take that gray out your hair.
He don't want to see you succeed, ma'am.
That's why
Clearly
he let you
not.
walk
She
around with that
Turning
gray
herself
hair.
into like the fat Stacey Dash. And
Yeah.
shit, like,
Oh,
culture. and
And
shit.
look, if you don't think a nigga will love you, look
Ain't
at Lizzo.
nobody
that
fucking
bitch
with
out there
Sid.
living her best life.
I
She
fucks
got
with Lizzo.
she
I
got
like
the
that
nice
new
chocolate
song.
nigga
I
out there putting
definitely
his
fuck
tongue
with
in her
Lizzo.
butt. Like,
Flat ass and all of them chaps. That
Baby.
wasn't right. That was not the right look. I ain't gonna never tell y'all that was the right look because I was like,
not
baby,
once.
baby.
it's about being flattering. You know what I mean? You can wear any.
Look.
Listen, if it look good, it look good.
Look.
But you gotta wear what looks good on you. And them chaps wasn't right.
Look, sometimes I do shit people don't agree with. Like my
Oh, we was talking about the bitch. We was
My
talking about the
back rows is
bitch
out
on
Julie watching.
TikTok.
Hi, Julie.
what?
We was
Y'all
talking about the
gotta
bitch
tune
on
in to Julie. She's
TikTok.
selective hearing.
What bitch on TikTok?
Mother on TikTok
Oh, yeah.
receives backlash for
We
answering
you
her
didn't see it?
16-year-old
Oh,
son
the-
phone when girlfriend called. I'm going to be the only other one girl
Like I
that's
said, sis
answering
wanted
his
to
phone.
fuck. Next, she
I
wanna
felt
fuck
that
this
way
nigga.
too. I felt that way too, and it got on my goddamn nerve because bitch, I would never in my life answer my phone and go back and forth with somebody my son.
That's
And
a
you know
child.
what, sis, when he 35, still in your basement playing PlayStation 28, and you
PlayStation
mad 'cause
28.
you can't keep a man, bitch. This what you wanted.
Go
Now,
put on that leisure
Listen,
suit.
I'm gonna be this time of mama. If my son fucked up and he still live in my basement, I'm gonna be pushing him to a bitch like, man, baby, you need to get you a woman because I ain't your woman.
I'm gonna be trying to find you women. I go,
Okay.
it's a good girl at my church.
Let me get you somebody, sweetheart, because I'm not your woman. I'm not gonna be cooking and cleaning for you.
Hell no, I'm washing your drawers.
I watched this show, the new show, the
Mama's
Real Housewives of Dubai. They got a new Housewives, and it's of
Of
Dubai.
Dubai.
There's some rich ass bitches.
So the
not
rich
watching that
bitch
shit.
wife.
But they get
So-
shitted on because bitches in Dubai that got money get shitted on by
No.
them.
Well,
No.
the one girl is
Yeah, they do. They do.
They get shitted
That's
on.
the
nigga-
bitches that's the rejects. These the bitches that got married and got
Yeah.
them.
You think they get shitted on before?
White men.
No, because they
got a
was
whole
arranged.
They got a whole area that I didn't even know it existed in Dubai. Like that, you got to be a part of like a club. What is it? The fuck. Jesus, I gotta stop smoking weed.
You sound like me.
Damn, it's gonna come to me later. But you have to be a part of like the oil club. So if you're not a part of the oil industry and you're not a part of that club, you can't even live there.
So
It's
what's-
like getting blessed with kosher. And one of the black ladies on there like, yeah, I got 2 houses. I got 1 house over there, and you got to get approved to there. And I was like, God damn.
One of the
And they was black?
Yeah, black
was-
girl. All the black women have white husbands though. There's
Yeah.
not a black woman married to any black men on that show.
It was
I
a
would
man from
probably doubt it.
Dubai who was like, this show is not what it's really like. He was like, I know women with money. The real women of Dubai, they do not carry themselves like this. He like,
They
do
can't.
not, he like, do not let E.
They have to
get
be
your-
very demure.
Yeah, they can't.
What's
The
that?
one lady is a supermodel.
Bro,
She's a supermodel
you
from
can't
Somalia.
be drunk in public in Dubai.
You can't do
cannot
shit.
You're not even
dress
supposed to show your body.
provocatively in Dubai.
Yeah, you have to be
cannot
completely
cuss.
covered.
Yeah.
If you and your husband are not married, y'all cannot openly show affection. If you are a lesbian couple, bitch, you're not while you're there.
Well, I will say
You're
I
not
have
you're not
seen
homosexual and no overseas too many
Nah.
places.
They don't film at a lot of like locations, like
I didn't know
Dubai.
that Jamaicans. I just watched the documentary,
Oh, yeah, bitch.
the Trap Queens or whatever, and it was a lady
They
who was
will
a
burn
Jamaican
you to
descent,
death in the
and she
streets.
was talking about how she was getting all this money selling drugs, but she was talking about how she was in the bitches, and she was saying how she had took a friend home and they had caught on to him, so they had to like hurry up and escape the country because they
They
were
was
about
gonna
to
kill her.
kill them.
Yeah.
Like I never knew that was like
crazy.
so frowned upon in the
It's
Jamaican
parts
culture.
of the internet you could go
In
on
Africa
right
as
now
well.
and
Oh,
see
yeah, I know
them-
that.
No, in Jamaica, see them. Put
I
a
didn't know
tire-
Jamaica. Yeah.
Put a tire over a nigga head, put lighter fluid on him, and burn him in the middle of the street. Police don't stop it. They just watch the shit happen. And you know what?
You
Since
in the gutter.
it's Pride Month, you know, I really want to talk about this uprising of allied black men. I don't know what's going on, but I like that
Wait,
shit.
run that back. You said what kind of black man?
Allied black men. There is a new race of black man who is like, I'm not gay. I'm comfortable in my shit, but y'all look fucking stupid with all this homosexuality. Like, what is with all this anti-homosexuality? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I don't get it.
Like, did you see Ray J video? Ray J had a video, and he was like, you know, everybody talked about him because he kept saying gay niggas. But I was like, he meant that shit because that's how he talked. That's why he kept saying gay
What
niggas.
about gay niggas though?
So
I'm
he
confused,
made a
too.
video, and he was like, you know, it's not even just because it's Pride Month. He like, real talk, you know, what reason do y'all have not to be friends with gay people? He like, I love gay. He was like, some of my best friends I make money with is gay niggas. He like, you know, why should gay niggas be afraid? And you know,
Are
they
they
always
afraid?
like,
My gay niggas ain't afraid.
You say my gay niggas.
They ain't afraid. They'll turn nigga on you in a minute.
Or,
Put that
you
deep
know-
voice on. Like, what you say, bro?
Okay, the
pretty
trannies too.
I'm pretty sure what he meant is trans, because even though I know some gangster ass trans women out there, but
Just go to the Woodward now.
they still getting murdered regularly, and police don't give a fuck. The city don't give a fuck. They shit don't be on the news.
Okay, I had a transsexual friend I went to high school with. Tristan. What's Tristan's last name? God rest his soul. He was a cool little nigga. He was a little musty in high school, but he was cool. I fucked with him.
I mean, that's a different set of rules, though. Like, okay, so to me, that's the hierarchy. Black women get murdered and motherfuckers don't care. Black men get murdered and people
Black
don't care.
children.
no.
It's the hierarchy.
Let's talk about the kids
They're
that just
black
got shot
in their
this
way.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but let
yeah.
me play devil advocate. I'm
I
not
want to
gonna
talk
lie.
about too. We got to go back. To
Yeah,
that. We
are.
got to talk about that.
Let me play devil advocate for a minute. You or me or one of us get killed. You know, it may not be on Channel 4, but it's a possibility it will be.
It depends on what happens.
You know, Channel 2 and Channel 4 put some black bitches on TV and say we missing. They don't give a fuck. They'll be like, it's some black bitches missing. Help us find them. But let trans, LGBTQ, especially the gay men that are
Okay, they
playing,
putting out
It's a hierarchy. They
APB.
they ain't doing
hierarchy.
shit. You're not gonna hear about it. There's not gonna be no search team. The Channel 4 is not talking about it. Crime in the D don't give a fuck. Metro Detroit News is not posting it. Nobody posts it because our community threw them away. They tainted. And the crazy part is, I told some dude earlier, like, I may be a sinner, but baby, I know my sainthood.
Okay.
The Bible does not mention homosexuality once.
It does. Sodom and Gomorrah.
No, ma'am. Let me fuck your mind up. Sodom and Gomorrah had nothing to do with homosexuality. God
I mean,
smited them
because they wanted to fuck his angel.
No, because they were selfish. They were unappreciative heathens. And he basically was
They
like,
wanted to fuck his angel,
No,
and they
he
had
ba-
been fucking each other
he
like they
basically was like,
living
y'all
a wild
niggas
life.
is disrespectful. I want to say they was gonna kill one of his. It was a woman. They was gonna rape him or something. And
There
they
was a
took
woman that was
somebody's
gonna be raped.
family.
There is something, but I know
But
that in the thing he sent the angel down to tell him like
had
stop.
nothing to do with homosexuality. And people always be like, it was sodomy. You know, sodomy means the forceful entry
In
to
your
any
ass.
to any orifice.
Any orphans.
I thought it was an ass
Nope.
thing. I thought because if you sodomize someone,
'cause you can
can't.
commit-
It's not
you can
vaginal.
commit oral-
It's in your ass.
No, you can
sodomize
commit
someone.
oral sodomy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure sodomy.
Like
means
if
anal.
if a nigga hold you, put a gun to your head and be like, bitch, suck my dick, and you gotta suck his dick, they're gonna charge
That's
him.
fellatio.
No, they're gonna charge him with
That's
oral
fellatio.
sodomy. I'm not wrong, Loretta.
Oh, she
I'm
said.
not wrong.
I thought you said me. I was like, I'm pretty sure that it was that.
Nope. I'm not. I was
I
gonna
thought you was
say.
telling me I was wrong. I'm like, I'm pretty sure
I'm
that
not,
that it was
I'm not
that.
wrong about it not mentioning homosexuality.
Look it up, Dre.
And there was a word in the Bible that was translated into homosexuality that was actually a mistranslation, because what it should have more accurately stated was like perversion, not homosexuality.
I'm gonna just be 100% honest about this. The Bible is a fucking book of fairy tales anyway. Like, I don't really give a
Yeah.
fuck what it says.
Yeah, we
you know
don't know
I mean?
what that shit
I
means.
don't.
Real talk.
And
We
I'm
don't.
sure somebody right now is like, no, the Bible is a fucking book of fairy tales. I don't base my life on the shit that I read in the Bible.
The term oral sodomy means contact between the mouth and the penis, the mouth and the mouth and the vulva, or the mouth and the anus.
Okay.
That's all
What
it
does
is.
sodomy mean? By itself.
Sodomy.
It's like the forceful interest.
Sexual intercourse involving anal or oral copulation.
So
Oh,
it's the
it
anal
can be
and
both.
the mouth. It's the ass and the mouth.
She say boom.
Right. Listen, I feel like that should have been an episode. We did that. We did the other episode with polygamy and polyamorous. We
So we coming back to sodomy.
So you eat somebody's ass against their will. That's like super sodomy. Huh? Super Saiyan sodomy and shit.
Come here, bitch.
I mean, where they at though?
This nigga.
Okay, so that
She
sounds
said against
fun.
the will, huh? Like,
She said sign me
don't
up.
fret her to a good
All
time,
right, we gotta
ladies
talk
and
about
gentlemen.
the young lady that got killed. I mean, I think this is a more like, it was a young lady who was she 11 or 13, y'all?
12.
12. She was at her grandmother's house, and some teenagers were playing around with a gun, and the stray bullet hit her and killed her.
That's crazy. Can you imagine just dropping your kid off for a sleepover and
Man.
I'll see you in the morning. Okay, love you. Good night.
That's worse than dropping them off at school.
Yeah,
Hell
it's at
yeah.
your grandma's house. You got
Yeah.
killed at your grandma's house. God damn. God damn. Get grandma out the hood. Hey, Nikki.
That's like the safest place in the world was my
Yeah.
grandma's house.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, it wasn't the safest place in the world because it was on Dre Road, but
Oh,
within
well,
her-
goddamn. That's something different.
don't you
best
dare.
grandmas
Don't
live
you
in the
dare.
hood. The best grandma.
Dre Road for life,
But
bitch.
now it makes sense why back in the day you couldn't go spend a night nowhere. Mom, can I go? Hell no. Hell no.
I just think that it's
Nope.
a miseducation.
My grandma didn't play that shit.
Y'all
I couldn't
not
go
teaching
spend
y'all
night
kids
nowhere.
that guns not toys.
Ooh,
That should be
that
a
part.
lesson
That
to
part.
be taught in the beginning of life.
I didn't like. Well, we have Nerf guns, but everybody's older. But when I had like little kids coming up around me, I didn't do the gun thing. Like you couldn't play with
That's
toy
like the
guns.
little
You
girls that
couldn't
was
do it.
live in Ohio, right? That was playing with the guns and
Her
popped
and
her,
her
then
cousin.
popped her
Yes,
the cut
yes,
and popped her in the
yes,
head and then
yes.
popped herself
Oh,
Yes.
that shit hurt.
on live. Like, that shit,
Yes.
you ain't see that?
I seen
No.
it.
Yeah.
I did.
They actually killed themselves.
Yeah,
Yes.
there was kids.
look,
They were
they-
playing
No,
with the
tragedy
gun.
happens
They
everywhere.
were playing with the gun,
She
and
shot
she
her
shot her
cousin.
cousin.
Yep.
And then trying to
But
get the gun.
Then she was
accidentally
panicking. She
shot
panicking
herself.
and got the other gun and boom, and shot herself by mistake.
Get the fuck
Teach your
out of
kids
here.
It was live.
that
It
guns.
was on
Yes,
live.
it was live.
Hold on.
Teach your kids that guns ain't toys.
Hell no.
They
I
nothing
took
to play
a gun
with.
safety class years ago.
And kids should get gun safety classes in
the
school.
the dude who
Absolutely.
did it, he said, "Do you know you can take your kid to the gun range soon as they are big enough to stand and hold a
Absolutely.
gun?"
Absolutely.
And the difference
10.
between black children
Yeah.
and white children started learning about guns
And
early in
hunting
life,
and all of that stuff.
Absolutely.
It's a
Teach your
sport.
kids.
They learn about ski shooting, hunting. They learn that guns are dangerous. They not toys. They learn how to properly work with them. And we glorify them in movies and music, and then we don't get proper locks, safes, shit that you
No
can go
education.
But if you
Yes.
ask me, the government should be giving locks. Why
Absolutely.
aren't you giving
No,
locks?
ma'am.
Why
They're
isn't
free.
that? Why you got?
Locks are
They're
free.
free.
I
Guess
never
what?
said
But
where
guess what?
because they
Yes.
should be giving them
They're
bitches like they give
How
out
about
needles.
this? Well, if you purchase a legal gun locks come with it.
No, even if you purchase
Bullshit.
an illegal
All
gun,
guns are illegal.
you could go to
If
the
you get
Detroit
one out of the
police
box, right? Yeah,
station.
they'll
Right.
give you.
All
They,
guns
yes,
are
yes.
legal.
They'll give you a
They'll
lot.
give you gun
And they'll
law,
give
yeah.
you a fucking
Well,
But
you
see, here's the
motherfuckers
thing.
should go get
Here's the
locks.
thing, though.
But half of the
Right.
guns at people's houses is not legal.
Here's the thing
That-
about
but
it.
they don't care.
It don't have to be
They
legal to get a
don't
gun lock.
care.
But my thing is this, right? Even if you have the gun lock, you still have to be educated and
On a
disciplined
gun.
enough to use it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because
Okay.
you know how to shoot don't mean
well,
you
shit,
have
half
gun
the
safety.
niggas that got guns don't know how to really use it.
Look, the sad
That's
part
how they end up
is,
shooting themselves.
you want to know why AR-15s are not illegal and why they are for sale for personal use? Because I'm not even being funny.
Because they're not fully automatic.
No, the Republican Party as well. They are so in bed with gun companies. They are sponsoring a lot of these politicians' whole
Yes.
campaign.
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
So
Most
no,
definitely.
I don't
Most
want to make
definitely.
no legislation against you, and I hate seeing black people, especially us, be like Biden ain't doing his job. No, bitch, it's these people
He
y'all
told
letting
us,
get
though.
in, and
It was
Nikki
an
said a
interview.
young black child knowing gun
Baby.
safety won't save them.
It was an interview about 2 weeks ago.
true.
And he was like,
It will help.
They're not
Look,
doing
Because
anything.
they won't be playing with that gun
Look.
and thinking that it's a toy.
you
Absolutely.
can't stop what happened outside your home, but you can help your child be more educated
And more
about,
prepared.
oh, your
There it
dumb
is.
ass is playing with a gun. Let me
Let me get the fuck on.
Absolutely.
We gotta
If
stop.
you ain't had that conversation with your child, just like you had
Yeah.
about touching, you failing them.
Yeah.
I already told my, I said, baby, if somebody gun, you
I would
need
rather
to get
them.
the fuck out the way.
I would rather them have the education of a gun and not need it, as opposed to not needing the
That's a
education and
talk
not
that I
having it.
haven't
Yeah.
thought that I needed to
don't
have.
know nothing
But
about-
now
I
that you
hate to
phrase it
say
that
it.
way, then I feel like that I
Yeah,
should.
absolutely. You should have conversations about fires.
Yeah.
Hey, baby,
Well, we have
what are you
had
doing with
Listen,
fires?
wait. If the school that you send them to in kindergarten, right, at age 6, is giving them fire drills and training
Why
them
you not?
how to
Why you
where
not?
to go in
That's
an
what I
event
asked.
of emergency.
We talk
Then
about
why-
mass shootings now.
We talk about mass shootings now,
How many,
definitely.
how many of us, and I'm guilty too, but right at the house, how many of us have fire drill plans with the kids at
I
house?
do.
My
We
kids
do.
have a plan.
I
I told my 6-year-old, I said, baby, I said, listen, you don't look for nobody. Don't
Yep.
hide.
Go.
Get your brother, because they sleep in the same room. I'm like, if you got to throw him out the window, do it. I said, your best bet is really the window. Let me show you how to open it.
We
This
just
window
started
open.
teaching my
Jump right
5-year-old
on out.
how to touch
Just get
the
out
door.
the window, get out the door,
Yeah.
and run to Granddad
We
house,
just
which is
started
now Uncle
teaching
Fred's house.
my 5-year-old how to touch the door and make sure that it's hot. Because I have girls, they get to talk about being touched. And honestly,
Absolutely.
black people, we got to do a better job of not failing our children and letting these scapegoats and cop-outs about our kids be a reason we don't teach them something. Like,
But they
that's-
kids.
Yeah.
These kids know way more than we knew.
Why your child know a whole Bootsy album, but you can't teach them gun safety? Why can your daughter do 16?
Boosie teaching them more about girls than you, 'cause
can
you
do
listening to
16
Boosie.
TikTok. She could twerk, clap ass. She the fucking 6 and can hip roll. But
My mother has a very interesting point. So she grew up on a farm.
Okay.
They learned gun safety because they had to
Right.
learn how to shoot the gun.
I
Right.
did too.
But she had a brother who was that older brother, and when my grandparents would leave the house, he would get. I told her he was psycho. He would get the gun and put it to everybody's head.
So you know what that plays
Wow.
to? You know what that is?
That's
Psycho.
psychological.
Irresponsible gun owners.
Yeah.
The parents in that house did not
Yeah.
properly.
That's
teach
true.
their
That's
That's
children.
what. Yeah.
And it's
yeah.
their fault. If
Yeah.
something would have
Yeah.
happened to one
But
of y'all,
back in
they
the day-
They would have been
would have
fucked
been in
up.
jail.
Yeah. Well, no, it
But a
wasn't
lot of
the
you would
South.
think
They
that
just
your
been a
kids-
dead
Oh,
black
yeah,
kid.
No, yeah.
They just
right.
A
been
lot of
dead.
people
It's just
don't
been a
even
sad
know
story.
stand your ground extends to your children. So if a burglar break in your house, knock your ass out. Your daughter know where the gun lock is, how to open it. You didn't taught her how to safely fire it. Your daughter can shoot the intruder. Count and stand your ground. She ain't never got to worry about being prosecuted.
Nikki said no mental health. That's a whole nother story though. 'Cause
Yeah.
but
Look.
black people born
Oh.
needing we need a
Oh,
psychiatrist
everybody.
at birth.
No,
At birth.
backtrack. That's some bullshit. Because you know what? We are generations of black people who then grew up in black school systems with the kid that was a little off, the motherfucker that killed all the cats in the neighborhood.
Okay.
He ain't
What's
never,
the number to call in again? I
Never
forgot. It
fucking
ain't on the
came to
screen.
Put
school.
the number on the screen.
He ain't never came to school with a fucking gun and laid out half of his classmates. That I'm not even saying it's some
We don't-
white.
I don't
It's
know.
not white people stuff because I hate to say it. I'm not
It's
a
all
conspiracy
people stuff.
theorist.
It's all people stuff.
I'm
It's
not a
all
conspiracy
people's stuff.
theorist, but don't it seem like right now, like, is this some underground cell that's like?
I feel like it's a
yes,
legendary
now's the time
thing.
for us to all go do our mass shootings. Let's
Well,
go.
that's a whole. Y'all want to go down
Yeah, it
that
seemed
rabbit
like
hole?
it seemed like it was some kind of agenda, but we can't.
Yeah, that's a whole nother rabbit
can't-
hole.
and it might be, it maybe
Yeah.
is, but let's not. I mean, and I hate to put this out there, but I mean, I just did a report myself personally of a shooting that happened at a school right here in Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't a mass shooting inside of the school, but
but
still,
guns are still an issue
it was
in our schools.
it was a fight at the school, and one of the kids left from the fight and went home, got a gun, and came back and shot up the practice.
No, did you
Where?
see
Pershing.
Really?
2 days ago.
the? Yep.
Get out of here.
I saw
It's
that.
on my page, yeah.
Nikki, you gotta call the hotline.
see
She calling
the-
me.
313-723-0481.
It's on the screen
It's on the
now.
screen
I'ma send it
down
to
there,
you.
yeah.
Did you see the guy from, I think it was Mary Grove, had the gun in the
Oh, waving in the classroom?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and pointing at
So
people?
there was a school a lockdown at the school right here at Centerline High School.
Right, we talked about that last
maybe
Put a
last
bullet
week.
in the bathroom.
Yeah, because somebody. Well, what I heard from one of the parents of a student at the high school or at the middle school, rather, which one of y'all podcasts, family, said that there was a gun seen at the high school, and they locked down the elementary, the middle, and the high school because of it.
And the official news report is they just found bullets, so they think a student maybe came to school and dropped the bullets, and as a precaution.
Yeah,
What's
Alex
going
and them had a
on?
guy
What's
on the
going
roof.
on, Carla? Who is this, and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
So let's talk about when we say kids should know gun safety and we introduce them to stuff, how it could affect them more. It was a little girl. Her mother was drunk. She got into it with another lady. She was 10 years old.
Oh, I seen this. Yeah, yeah.
She got into it with another lady. She handed her daughter the purse. The 10-year-old
Got the
put the gun out the purse,
Shot the
killed the lady.
I don't think that's the
That
same
little
story,
girl,
though,
a
Nikki
serial
Chan.
killer. That's her
Yeah,
second
that's
time
her
shooting
second time
somebody.
killing somebody. That ain't the same thing.
That little girl got some problems.
Wait, that was her second time
Yes.
killing
That's her
somebody?
second time
That's
killing
her
somebody.
second body.
She stabbed somebody. She stabbed her cousin up.
Yep.
Damn.
She stabbed her cousin up.
Her
Yeah.
second body at 10.
And
That's
that
not
says
guns.
That's a
to
psycho.
Me, that's
That's-
and her mama too.
You ain't see that little boy that was like, when I grow up, I want to be a killer. Or I
Yeah.
want to be a murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's red flag.
You have to learn
What's
these
up,
kids.
Angela?
You have to recognize their mental capacity before we teach them these things.
Absolutely.
Everybody can't handle everything. And that's where we have to start at. It's the mental capacity of a
That's
person.
true.
Because the parents'
So
mental
when we have
capacity
these
not
gun laws
always
and
right.
they think about it,
That really be
they
the
need
deeper
to be able to
problem.
pass these psychological tests.
And you know
Yeah,
your child
and-
is a psychopath.
Because black
The
people
case in
need
point-
therapy at birth.
Case in point, we seen
At
this,
birth.
the,
We were
the
born
situation
into this.
with the Oxford parents, right?
Yep.
Yeah, sometimes the parents are the ones, even when
Enabling.
you talk about
His parents were
I
definitely
always mess up
enablers.
his name. What is it? Uvalde? Is it Uvalde? Am I saying that right?
Uvalde.
in Texas,
Uvalde. She said she need that Karen
Yep.
shirt.
Oh, shut up, Karen.
They
Uvalde.
suing
The-
the lady, the mother, for $1 million. 4 parents are suing her.
From
For the Texas shooting.
from the Texas shooting,
Yep.
Suing
She's
who?
being sued.
suing
school
the
system.
boy's mother.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
That
'cause
just
she-
breaks
But
my
I feel
heart.
like she had to see signs.
I
But it
thought that.
was
So the
signs.
grandfather said that if he would have known that he had went and bought a gun,
he would have called.
he would have called. But he bought so much
Only because he
ammunition.
was
Because-
already a felon.
No,
he would have went
they
back
thought
to jail.
he was just the weird nigga. Like everybody family got a weird
Everybody
nigga.
got a weird nigga.
And they didn't know he had guns. Like real talk, I knew a
Let's
nigga
stop
would wear a leather
mistaking
trench
weird
coat year
for
round.
mental-
And that was always scary to me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie
What
to
you
y'all. I
say,
was
Nikki?
scared.
Let Nikki
you remember
speak
Trench
up.
Coat Mafia?
What you say, Nikki?
Let's stop
Kinda mine.
mistaking being weird for mental health issues. See, that's the thing in black
I
people
like that.
when we don't think alike
Touche.
and we don't do something, you just weird.
Touche.
No,
touche.
it's something wrong.
And they need
But
some
not
help.
everybody's
No.
gonna go get classified. Not
But
everybody's
you know
gonna
what?
get
I
help.
don't wanna say that because there are people who just eccentric. Maybe not weird, just eccentric. Black people will label mental illness for anything. God forbid
Anything that's out of
your
the norm
cousin
is-
Hakeem
But there is so
is
much
too
mental
flamboyant
illness in the
as
black
a child.
community.
But it's still black households that say homosexuality is a mental illness. Like, where do
Absolutely.
you draw the line
That's
between
true.
my relative is a little off, my kid is just off, they bullied, they quiet, and fuck, I got
Julie
a
said it all
problem.
too. Yes.
That's true.
When the fuck
That's
do I
right.
call the feds? Like,
Exactly.
where is
Let's
the
take weird
duality?
out the equation and label weird as a bad term to call anybody. It's mean to call somebody weird, first of all.
But I tell my daughter, weird is wonderful.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
confident
weird
in my
means
weird, too, 'cause I
You're
know I'm
not like
weird.
I'm a grown ass woman, and I'm from the hood.
Are you
I'm gonna tell
weird?
y'all a secret.
She said,
But
"You
no,
weird."
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I'm gonna tell y'all a
She
secret.
weird too.
Both of my, I'm a whole nerd. Both of my kids are
think
named
weird
after
is-
Superman characters. I've LARPed. I still have an imagination. I could play with dolls high by myself. That is some weird level shit.
You
No,
know,
I
low
don't
key,
think
I'm
that
a
weird.
confession. I would love to play with some dolls.
Bro, Target
I
got
love playing with
Target
dolls.
got the hood
Stuff like
rat
that.
Barbies with the
I
fat
think
asses. That's
weird
what I'm
is a
saying.
derogatory term, and I don't think people
so.
should use it. I
You
think
think
it should
weird
be
is,
offensive.
should be put on a derogatory list?
You
Like
think
it's a slur?
I do.
it's
I'm
labeled
different.
labeling or
Because-
What about nerd? But what about states like Austin
No,
where their
nerd is
slave,
not
their
a
literal
bad-
state for
weird.
Austin, Texas, their slogan is Austin is weird. Because everybody
But-
there is so different
I
and
like Austin.
open, is so embracive that they
That
like
is
it's,
where the rich,
it's a
weird
weird
people
city
live.
to be
I love
in.
Austin.
Because
Austin
it's
was
like,
amazing.
The word
Texas is
weird,
like racist,
and when you
racist.
mean
hang
something
you,
good by it.
Austin.
I don't. I think. Okay. I think you have to
When you
separate
say
weird from
you don't
mental
say
health.
nothing good about it.
And they're not
she's
You know
weird,
the difference
and
If you know
between
what I mean,
somebody
like,
that's
Nikki, so
weird
there-
and that's a
need
little
help.
off.
You have so there are people who are weird, and then there are people and you're like, all right, you done took weird a little too far.
Exactly.
You need to see a doctor.
Exactly.
Like you
I
ain't
think
here.
weird is a derogatory term, and it's offensive.
But I think
That's
this is
interesting. I like that take. That's an interesting thing.
I think
That's
that's,
different.
a
So-
different. I think it goes individual because, like, it's people who, personally, I take words in context. We're not gonna go down this road, but me personally, I really don't give a fuck what you say. It's how you say it. Now, do other black folks
I
feel
agree.
like me? Hell no. Because if some white dude walk in here with a pound of weed and be like, "What's up, niggas?" I might be like, "Yo," especially if it's somebody that's cool with me. But it might be somebody else that's
I'm
like,
gonna say complete
I
offense.
gotta shoot this
I
bitch
can't
up
give
now.
you the N-word pass.
See, and that's my
I
point.
cannot
I don't
give you
get
the
nobody
N-word
the N-word
pass.
pass.
Flip side.
My white friend just did the N-word on me, and it passed me because she was telling me what another black person said, and she was like, it's a long story, but she was telling me what he said, and she said the N-word, so it slid past me.
But this is why I tell white people, take that shit individual. We don't have a black people seminar where we all come to a consensus like, yes, we agree. Because me personally, it's context. Because if you're mad at me,
It's never a context for
Because
me.
I think
I
you're doing
said-
a disservice to the
I
black
said
community
no.
by letting them use the N-word.
Can I explain
It's
my?
never a day.
It was.
You better not nigga.
I
I
was
told
a
y'all she
Uber-
slipped past me. When I thought about it, I was like, that bitch
I
said
had an
nigga.
Uber passenger one time ask me as I was playing Tupac in the car, and he decided to try to sing along. And every time he got to the N word, he would politely not say it. But then at the end of the song, he said, "Man, you know what? You seem like a cool dude, man. I want to ask you something." I said, "Oh shit, here it comes."
Nope.
He said, "Why can why is it such of a problem that white people say the N word, but you all can say it to each other?" I said, "Man, do you got a woman at home? You got a girlfriend, a wife, or whatever?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, how would you feel if somebody walked up to your wife and slapped her on the ass and said, 'Hey, boo,' right? Oh man, you ain't gonna do that. Why? Because you don't have that relationship with my woman to say that type of shit.
But
right?
You ain't been through what we done been through.
We have that
And we
relationship.
took a
We have that
derogatory
relationship with
and
each
make it
other.
our
this is
own.
why I
What'd you say,
say,
Nikki?
She said we made it our own.
We took a derogatory term
But
and
made it our
this is why I
So
say
it ain't yours
it
no more.
depends on the person. Because I've been down south. I done been to
No,
New
I'm
Orleans.
telling you, doing a
Hold on.
disservice
No,
to
I'm
us.
not just talking
Don't
about
let them
me.
say nigga.
Hold on, I'm about to tell you a
No.
story. Went to New Orleans. We went to go. No, we was in Mississippi. We was hanging out with like my mom's boyfriend people. It's one white boy and a sea of southern hood niggas. It ain't shit but gold teeth and tats everywhere. And he like, "Yo, what's up, my niggas?" They all dapping him up, and I'm like,
And they did a disservice. Because you
But-
know what his granddaddy
no.
used to say
Yeah.
to their grandparents? Nigga, pick that cotton.
but here's
no.
the thing. I tell people this
And
all
we
the
made
time.
it cool.
Why do you judge me when you don't understand what my background is versus yours?
It don't matter. There was poor. There
But
was
here's the
poor
thing.
white
Never-
people too.
You got
And then it
never
was the
all them
overseers.
So what's the difference from that and bitch? Because I'm
Bitch
30.
ain't- bitch is
no,
not- bitch is
I'm
not
30.
linked.
No,
Bitch,
I'm
it wasn't because
37.
of your race.
Bitch just
Yes.
became acceptable because I
Bitch
remember
ain't linked to
Bitch
being,
is not rooted in racism.
No.
It's
I
not rooted in
remember,
racism.
but nigga didn't exist.
Sexism,
No.
yes.
Nigga didn't exist then.
Yes, the fuck it did.
So
It was
I'm,
nigger.
wait, so I'm supposed
they
to get
ER
out
on it.
It was
wait,
a ER.
when I see a group of white
And we
boys
made
talking
it
to
our
each other,
own
calling
term.
each other niggas, I'm supposed to get out the car and square up with them.
Let me tell you a story.
For
Me
what?
and Claude went
If
to
they
a
call it to each other, no,
For
I'm
what?
not gonna get out my car and
For
swear
what?
it. But
If
if
I
you
see-
in the presence of me
No.
and
Let
we
me tell you
having a
something.
conversation, you say nigga to me, I gotta check you. Like I
Me
told
right
you,
now,
it
I don't
slipped
have no
past me,
close
and I'm
white
like,
friends.
I blame
can't
that bitch
tell
nigga as
you
her friend.
What I would say
Me
right
and
now.
Claude had went to
but
go
I am
grab
a
some
context
takeout
person.
or something from like Ramshorn before it closed after COVID. And these young Arabic kids were sitting at the table and they like, "Nigga, shut up, nigga."
Well, they
nigga.
niggas, they I'm not gonna say
And
that.
I just felt the way.
But
So I'm
all
like,
but they
see?
niggas
monkey.
too.
But all depending on what black person
They-
you ask.
I
they
felt
are-
the
they
way.
don't count.
No,
See?
I don't give a fuck.
But they say Hispanic people don't count, and I think fucking there
Oh, wait,
are
hold
black
on, pause.
Hispanics.
Nah,
There are plenty of black Hispanics.
Hispanics don't count. Cause fun fact,
No, there's
most
plenty
hold
black
on.
Hispanics. Afro-Latino.
Most
is a
Afro-Latino.
thing.
they Afro-Latino, true. But fun fact, even about those, most of them do not consider themselves of African.
African
I mean,
descent.
African
There's
Latinos.
no way
yeah.
they can consider themselves
hold on,
African
look, fun
descent.
fact,
More in the slave trade,
Most-
more black people, more Africans went to Latin America than they did
Listen,
us.
I
Absolutely.
bullshit you
Well,
not.
way.
There are more Mexicans that vote Republican, pro-Trump,
I'm not surprised.
pro-abortion ban.
Self-hate is real.
Yes,
Niggas bleach
and
their skin.
they teach
that
they
bleaching
kids,
is something different.
They teach
Self-hate
their
is
kids
real.
that
That's-
hate
yeah.
us.
Black
like
people
white
hate black
us.
people. There are some black people that hate black people more than black people
Colorism.
hate people.
Absolutely.
Colorism.
Colorism.
They
They
listen,
want us to do
we
this.
need a therapist
That's
at
what
birth
they
because
want
that shit
us
is
to
deep.
do.
Colorism.
Colorism runs so deep. That's a whole nother
Yes.
show.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a
That's a
whole
whole
nother
and I
topic.
would love to do the show, but I think if we're gonna do the show, we would have to do it, and we would
A
have to
black
get-
guy, a white guy, and a Chinese man. It's like no.
Right. Right.
We would have to have a panel that was diverse.
Very diverse.
Because
Yes.
I honestly, I think it's an experiences through the complexions. Like there's a light skin experience, there's a dark skin experience, there's a brown skin experience. Like the experience is down the middle.
You would think so? You don't think that people vary? You think that people vary upon
What
their
I-
skin tone versus their personality and who
No,
they
skin
are?
tone plays a big difference.
You think so?
Absolutely. Let me tell you why. And I'm a light skinned woman. Because anytime I go in a club, there's going to be a song that makes me feel good. There are not many songs that make dark skinned women feel beautiful in the club.
Not in the
There are
club.
not many
Besides,
songs
I
that
got a
make brown skinned women feel
light-skinned
beautiful
Okay,
in the club.
because you
I'm
can't be
looking
listening to
for
India
Yellowbone,
Ari.
Redbone Star.
Thick red bone.
come get
Open
in
up
my-
a list and
But-
say filet mignon.
I got a
You know
fire
what?
red bone that'll go. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But you know
name me a
what?
dark skinned song to do that.
The lyrics may not
She
have
like
been
her
like
ass
that,
suited
but
up,
then
ain't
think
it?
about
I
the
ain't heard
early
that in a long time.
2000s. One of the hottest video vixens was the chocolate, the Nelly Hot in there chick.
Just passed,
Yep,
yeah.
she had brain
Oh,
tumor.
she died.
I
Yep,
know.
she had a brain tumor, 38. But
Listen, they will all beauty will
She-
always run supreme.
she
Beauty will always
was
reign
stunning
supreme.
chocolate. So I never had no doubts about my complexion, but I will say I needed a Lizzo more than I thought I needed a Lizzo. Because sometimes
Oh,
my fat
I'm
ass just got
dark-skinned
tired of being my
and
own
I'm
cheerleader. Like, okay, I ain't
What you
never
say, Nikki?
heard a bitch do a fat anthem. Come
I'm
on.
dark skinned and fat, and I want a dark skinned girl to represent me more. I was more self conscious about my complexion than I was ever about my weight.
You,
Okay.
that is,
So-
I like what you just said. There needs to be a beautiful plus size dark
It
skinned
needs to
woman.
be
There
that.
is
And
definitely.
I guess because my
spot
skin
for
is neutral.
manifest
I
skin
It was
love
never
that.
an issue for
That's
me.
what I
was
said.
not-
There's an experience from
I love that
exactly
she was
the
not
brown skin
affected by
experience,
that.
even in men, is different.
Hold
Like
on,
y'all
I'ma
don't
tell
have that.
you.
I did. I kind of lay in the area of.
We gotta have a panel,
I'ma
and
tell
it's gotta
you.
be diverse.
I'm gonna
You
tell
would,
you
Granny.
how exposure counts.
And I'm
Nikki,
kind of a
go
baddie
hit
now.
Instagram because it is a lot of beautiful chocolate plus size influencers.
I mean, of course.
millions
But she
millions
wanna
of
be like
followers.
Lizzo. She
But-
wanna get a Lizzo one.
But
like
here's
that.
the thing: you gotta help get them there. If ain't nobody following them and promoting them, I have people
Who's
all
that
the
girl?
time
Her name
tell
Ari?
me, Tawana,
Angel turned me on to her. She sing.
you so much funnier
Ari
than
or
this
Ariel,
person.
something. I'm gonna find her on Instagram. She's chocolate. She thick.
She
She's
don't get
no-
beautiful,
ain't
nobody-
but ain't
I
I
nobody
like the
checking
one
for
Ain't
from
her.
nobody give her no love.
what's her name? Amira Negro.
Yes,
She
look,
she
I
done
like
got
her.
skinny though.
Yeah.
I like her.
I ain't
I've
been
been
no
liking her
more.
since
But
the
look, I
beginning.
bullshit you not. I have people all the time. Tawana, you so funny. You should be an actress.
Hey, y'all,
You should
follow
do
me
this.
on Facebook, Nikki 10.
Okay, cause she be having a bomb ass TikTok video.
Come do the show, bro. Come do the show.
It's time to wrap.
Before we wrap, y'all, I gotta touch on this because I think this is very important. I'm sorry, we got like 5 minutes.
You got 5 minutes.
So a law is just well, it's not even a law.
Oh,
They're
the
doing
gun
it-
law?
They're doing a thing in Detroit.
Oh yeah, with those felonies and shit. I saw that shit.
Well, if you're in a certain zip code, they're gonna give you fucking 10 years
Targeting
for a
you.
legal gun. It's just like stop and frisk. At any reason they feel like they want to search you for a gun and they find it on your ass, they can give you 10 years.
That shit
If
is
it's
crazy.
illegal.
If it's illegal, and that
Y'all
shit
remember
is,
when
it's-
this
it's-
happened before?
Yes, we going in the world backwards.
Everything
and I
is
wish
going
y'all
backwards.
grandmas would stop getting their dumb ass on TV promoting shit like that. Stop.
Man,
That's
we're-
not what we
I'm
need.
so
That is
nervous.
a bias that can be
But we
used
need these
against us.
kids to stop targeting our fucking grandmas. We need people that's off
And
limits.
stop targeting it. What
Bring
happened to
back the
mamas,
girl.
women's, and
Hold on,
children?
real quick.
Kids
I just want to
and
say this.
old
We
people.
ain't gonna never stop racism in certain areas and everything else because the difference between us and our ancestors, when all black people got together back then and set the fuck down and said we're not going to work, we're not doing this, we gonna sit
Okay.
at lunch tables, all the black people did it. When we say now, let's ban an area, let's ban a business, it's black motherfuckers. See, no, because I gotta.
That's my
No,
will always
no,
fail.
no, that is not fair because you
We
just
will
told us
Hey,
always
to
sis,
say
they
white
killed
people
all
had
these
to take
people
it.
at the
Okay, because when I boycott a place, I boycott a place.
Hold on, the sad part is people can judge me all they want, but do you put the work in? Do you put the work in?
Don't
Because
even
I,
take it as judgment.
I
Take it as
volunteer.
it's gotta be on the
I
same
go and I
page.
give political information to my brothers and sisters so they can work education wise. I promote my sisters. I'm out here asking for clothes donations and stuff right now for a sister who just got out of prison. Ask me
You
how
just
many.
told us that white
Ask
people
What's that
me
can't
how
clothes
many
you wear?
black folks
White people
have
can't say
offered
nigga,
a
y'all.
donation. And the sad part is that y'all just as bad as the masses because all y'all talking about is what I allow somebody to say instead of the person that I am. Y'all just as bad as the people that we talking
I'm not
about.
saying. I said you can't say around up on you.
I'm
I
sorry.
said, I'm not
First
about
of
to
all,
put this around me.
I said,
What size
No,
clothes
I
do the lady
me.
wear
I
that
didn't
you
say
need
all
clothes
black people.
for?
I said me. And I quickly follow with, I will tell a white person in a minute. Don't do that.
Yeah,
That
don't
be a
do that.
poll. Let's poll that. Let's poll. I think
Well, I mean,
that should
that's
be
not a
poll.
good word.
That's the
word
poll for the
poll.
week.
That's the poll for the week.
Why would that be a
Because
poll?
that-
You know how it's going to
But I know,
Well, you know
young-
how you think it's gonna vote?
They
I grew
don't
up
lie.
next to Dearborn.
Because even if black people got white people, Arabic people, Mexican people,
That's
they
what
like, oh,
they-
nigga, they
What
don't never
size
admit.
clothes
They
do
never admit
the
it.
lady?
I mean,
They ain't gonna
I
never
grew up
admit.
next to
that girl
Dearborn,
got
and there's
nasty.
Arabs everywhere, and they ride around,
I
they
don't
listen to
think
pop, and
Arabs
they say,
count though.
why don't they?
Because,
hate
okay,
you.
so
They hate you
damn, why y'all gonna make me
because
say
white
fucking the right? We hate each other.
Oh,
Why
because
y'all
I'm
make
about
me
to
say
tell
the
you why they
derogatory
don't
term?
count. What you
They
mean?
call
How
them
could they call you
saying
the-
niggas.
As-
Where is the Middle
Exactly.
East
Guess what?
connected to Africa?
But
That
they don't
everybody-
act
Everybody
like
jockey.
they
That
act everybody that they don't act like
but
the
he
Middle
can't
East
take
not
you
in
home.
Africa.
Some of
can't
them is
take you
darker than
home.
me.
He will fuck you
don't
and trick money
identify
on,
as
with, on you.
But that's
but
lying.
he's not
They
gonna
don't
take
say
you home.
Dominican Republic try to pretend like they ain't black too.
Yeah, they don't identify as
And
being
they
like,
do.
like that shit not in the middle of
Real.
Africa.
J
Oh,
Lo
we gotta-
and them and all that.
Okay, we gotta come back to this motherfucker next week. We gonna keep going
Yeah, we
discussing
have to
next
do this
week.
colorism thing.
Okay, we
I'm
gotta come back
coming
to
next
it.
week, y'all.
Yeah.
Julie, I want to. Let's get a colorism
I'm
panel.
coming next week.
Okay, who
Let's
coming
get
in?
a colorism panel, man.
I need somebody that is of interracial descent. I need to know both sides of the
See,
coin.
y'all scared
That-
of
that-
that
that's-
one. You
Well,
done
my
said white
mama
people,
got
interracial.
it.
You need a- you need a-
I wasn't gonna say a little Oreo come visit. No.
The colorism.
Okay, we doing the repass in 3, 2, 1. What we killing?
Are we killing that fucking Lori Harvey and fucking Mike?
Okay, we killing
done
that
with
shit. We
it.
don't want to talk about it no more.
Don't
Why?
Who cares?
Wait, why y'all killing them?
Over it.
I'm not killing
We
them.
don't want to-
I
we
don't
killing
give a
the
fuck about them
subject.
breaking up.
She don't even have a talent to make me
No,
care about
it's
her.
definitely a healthy conversation people need to have.
She a black
Y'all
Kardashian.
never had
You
that
know
conversation.
what? They said that on the last
Lori
show. What the
Harvey
fuck
and
did Lori
Michael
Harvey
B.
do?
Jordan
They
is
was
a very
arguing like
healthy
she is.
conversation to
What
have.
she do? Yeah.
She clearly
fuck
fucked
rappers.
rappers well.
She fuck niggas.
She fucked.
No.
Julie, come down, but Julie got a, so
We need
Julie
to
has
talk
a
about
great
getting
story
married
about.
when you're not ready to
You
get
gotta
Julie
come
married.
down.
last name?
Julie DeMar.
I
Julie,
see
she got
her
a
on here.
podcast. She has her own podcast too called Selective Hearing. Julie family. Damn, Julie, I'm telling your business before you come out here. I'm sorry,
light sounded
because this story stuck with me. Julie family, since in the early years, was a mixed family. She has family members that chose to go white, and she has family members that chose to go black.
What?
And
Oh,
she did a video
like,
on it.
what's
Julie,
her
you gotta
name?
come
Who
on here.
got-
Come on, Jules.
Rashida,
It's
what's
a
her name?
Netflix movie about that.
What's
Yeah.
her name? Rita. Who I'm talking about?
Julie,
What's
me and
the
Julie
name?
worked together.
We
worked
gotta
we was
go.
bartenders together, and Julie, she got a whole fucking documentary about her family. We gotta go. I'm sorry, y'all. See y'all next week. I'm gonna be on time. I
No,
promise.
she's not. Never. Never.
See y'all next week. Tune in. Share, share, share,
First
share,
person
share.
here last week.
Share, share, share.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.
7